this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
And this morning we welcome former baseball great. No, we don't. We welcome Ty Cobb, a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School. And Ty, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. When I saw the name, I said, baseball player.
A lot of people think that.
I bet so. I bet so. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm in the 7th grade, and I'm in volleyball, dance, and peer helper at school. And peer helper is kind of like a organization that we do to it's kind of like mini counseling. So.
Okay. Who's your family?
That's let's see. I have Papa, that's my grandfather. Mootsie, that's my grandmother, and I have my mom and my dad, Kelly and Trey.
Okay.
And
you got brothers and sisters?
2 brothers, actually.
Who are they?
London and Halen Prince.
Okay. All right. Now, what's it like being in the 7th grade at Nichols-Lawson?
I like it. I really like it. It's really cool. At first, I was kind of iffy about it, kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of different, but I really like it,
So this is your 2nd year there, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what all's going on in your studies in the 7th grade?
Let's see, I have civics, which is, I like that class pretty good. I like it. Mr. Carroll always gives me a hard time sometimes. But I have science with Miss Fowler. I like her. My favorite class, I would say is health science, and we have that's an elective. I think it's pretty cool. I like it.
Talk about health. Why do you like that so much? Health science.
I guess because you can see what all actually goes on, and I've been kind of thinking about either being like a teacher or going into the medical field.
Yeah,
So I haven't really.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. Who's some of your friends at school?
I have.
You can't name all of them now, but just a few of them.
Let's see. I guess Riley Reed. There's Emma Edmondson.
Okay.
And Cora Timber.
Okay. All right. So in the 7th grade, you mentioned that health and science was your favorite subject. Is there any classes that is a challenge to you, or do you handle them all pretty well?
Math is kind of a challenge, but
okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
See, I'm in accelerated math, so it just.
Yeah. You make good grades?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A's
and B's.
All right. I like the sound of that. Now, you play volleyball.
Yes, sir. For the rec, I do.
Okay.
I really like it. It's one of my favorite things so far that I've done. I did baseball or softball at one point, but t-ball.
How long have you been playing volleyball?
Over the summer and just this.
Okay. Are y'all in season now?
Yes, sir. We are.
Okay.
We are.
So, do y'all play teams from other areas or just?
No, sir. That's for if we do all-stars. Like if we make all-stars, then we get to.
Yeah.
But this is just like a rec league, so we have multiple teams. You just go in and try out, and the coaches pick you.
Now, who's your coach?
I have Coach Darius Borden.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Coach DJ. So they're really nice. I like.
So,
them.
do y'all play at the rec center?
Yes, sir. We do.
Okay.
We do.
What position do you play?
Well, I like front. We all rotate, so you know. I like front. That's the best. I can really play the front. So.
Can you kill one?
I try.
Oh, you love to dance, huh?
Yes, sir, I do.
So tell me about that.
I dance at Southern Dance and Performing Arts.
Okay. Now, how did you get started with dance?
I guess I really don't remember.
Okay. Is that downtown?
It's right across the street from,
It's on Broadway, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's on Broadway.
Okay. Who is your dance teacher?
Miss Shaylin.
Okay. So, what kind of dance do y'all do?
I do ballet, and that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah. So. All right. Okay. Now, you mentioned that you used to play softball and baseball, but volleyball is kind of your sport?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my favorite so far I've ever done.
All right. Well, you keep up the good work. Now, You're in the seventh grade now.
Yes, sir.
And you got one more year to go after this.
Yes, sir.
What about the transition from Pinecrest to Nichols-Lawson? How did that go originally?
We were all nervous, and I think they kind of make you try to be a little bit more nervous and cautious before you move, because we take a tour to the school before we start. But it's really it was really easy to get there.
Yeah.
And my favorite, I will have to say this, I love Miss Adderholt last year. She was, my favorite subject is history. I love history. And she was just my favorite school teacher last year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's talk a little bit about history. Why do you like history so much?
I guess because you can just know so many things that happened back.
So you like the history of the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I like, we learned about like Civil War, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess it is about the world.
Okay.
But
You got any pets?
I do.
What kind of pets you got?
I got 2 dogs.
How many?
2.
Okay.
Bo and Finn. One's wild, one's like lazy. And then at my grandfather and my grandmother's house, I have a dog named Sadie. She's just playful. She thinks she's small, and she's like really big. So, she's really playful.
You like going to their house?
Yes, sir.
No.
That's where I stay most of my
Yeah.
time. I like it.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Ty Cobb's a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School. You touched on a little bit about maybe thinking about in future years going into the medical field or something like that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I kind of thought about like maybe a nurse or something. But if I did anything, first of all, like college-wise, I would want to go to CAC and Auburn University.
Yeah,
So
okay. All right.
maybe a nurse, I don't know.
You want to be an Auburn Tiger, don't you?
Yes, sir.
We're talking with Ty Cobb, a 7th grader. And I know you get kidded a lot compared to a baseball player,
Yes, sir,
right?
I do. And especially when I played softball, there was this one time that they were calling me out to bat, and they're like, Ty Cobb, the baseball player? So.
I would have loved to have been announcing. I could have announced that really good for you. So, what do you like to do outside of school?
I just like to play with my dogs and, volleyball and dance.
Yeah.
I actually had dance yesterday. But other than that, I like to play.
Do you like to read?
I'm not the best reader.
Okay.
I'm not the best reader.
Okay.
But I will say in the summer, my grandmother and grandfather, they have a pool.
Oh.
And so we swim in that. We didn't do a whole bunch of swimming this summer, but,
Yeah.
Well,
you keep up the good work. We appreciate you coming by this morning. And you take your lunch to school or eat in the lunchroom?
I'm kind of a little bit of both. Sometimes I'll take my lunch, sometimes I'll eat.
What's your go-to lunch from home?
Pepperoni, cheese, and crackers.
She's right here in this camera, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Ty Cobb. She's a 7th grader at Nichols-Lawson Middle School, and Ty Cobb is our star student of the month.